This is the FX Conquerors, and this is the Conqueror speaking. I'll be showing you guys how I analyzed for the first NFP of the year 2024. So I had two setups that I had sent to my setups group and that I had also traded myself, which were Nzdusd and gold. So I'm going to start off with Nzdusd and I'm going to start off by plotting my zones. Zones are important, guys, as they are points of reversal. They are possible reversal points. So we have to plot them. So I am going to now plot my zones closer to where current market price is, just so that I can save time. But yeah, you have to plot your zones always, guys. You have to always plot your zones. Okay, so for now I think on the daily time frame we are good. Let us move to the 4-hour time frame. On the H4 time frame, I am going to now plot my direction, which is my trend. So initially my trend was like this, as this was my first touch, this was my second touch, but then here we had this. So I then adjusted it and moved it up here, making this our second touch. So we now have our direction. Let me just put the bottom one also. We now have our direction. We have a downtrend as well as the zones that we have plotted. Let's see if we can plot more zones on the H4 so that we can make more sense of our analysis. For now, I think this is okay. So let us go to the H1 and dive deeper into the analysis. So in the H1, I noticed that we had a trend inside a trend, which was our uptrend that starts from here, going all the way up to here, and we broke out, and that is how we found our entry. But I will dive deeper into this. For now, let me just show you guys why this is a respected trend line. This is our first touch. This is our second touch. And this is our third touch. So I hope that you can see it properly, guys. First touch, second touch, third touch. So now let us focus on current price. So this is after the NFP. I will just explain what happened prior to the NFP. So we had a double top over here. Let me just mark this as a double top. We had this double top over here after making a touch on the trend. So double top, we started pushing down. We broke out of the trend. We came back for a retest right here. So let me just draw it out for you guys. We had a double top, we pushed down, came back here to retest, then we were moving down. So let me just remove this and show you guys how I found my entry. Let me also remove this. So over here we had a support that we had been failing to break. I will show you what I mean by that. Let me just change this color. So yes, we had a support that we were failing to break. So this support is the reason why we pushed back into the trend line and we created our double top. We came back, we broke out, we still didn't break this. We came back up here to retest. We came back here again and it looked like we were about to push up, but momentum was pushing down. So we pushed down, came back for the retest, and that is how we found our entry for NFP. I will just zoom in and show you guys exactly how it all happened. So my initial take profit for the analysis was down here. but then I did not wait for it to reach TP, as these are the financial markets. They do not move based on what we think. So I took what I was comfortable with and I closed profits. So let me just go into a small time frame so that you can see exactly what happened. So as you can see here, this was 230 when we touched our previous support and it became our resistance. So we had this touch over here as a reversal from 2:30, then this was 3 o'clock. So we had seen that okay, momentum is changing and it was pointing down. So my entry was basically from right here and we had moved down. I had closed my profits somewhere around here. But this is the entry that I had for NZD USD, and now we will move into XAU USD, which is gold. So same thing here, we're going to start on the daily time frame. We are going to point out our zones, areas of interest, possible reversal points. So now I am plotting my zones. Guys, it is important to plot zones. That is important as they will give you your possible sniper entries. Okay, so I think these are enough for now. So what I had was this. This was my first direction. I'm looking at an uptrend on a bigger time frame, right? Then we have a trend inside a trend, but I am going to go to that just now. Let's go to the H4. So from the H4, we were able to draw this over here. Let me just move this here. We're able to draw this. So let me just zoom it in so you guys can see properly. This is where our trend inside the trend started. So this is the trend that gave us our entry. So here's the first touch over here. Let me just mark it again. First touch, second touch, and this is the touch that we made during NFP. Actually, this is our third touch. So I'm anticipating that we are still looking for buyers currently, and in this new week that we are approaching right now, we are looking for buyers. But we will get into that. For now, I'm just showing you guys how we analyzed for NFP. So let us go into the 1 hour time frame and see what we have. Oh wait, before we go to the 1 hour time frame, there's something that I did not do. I did not plot the rest of the zones. So let me just plot these quickly. This is another zone. I'm just going to change color so we can differentiate between the daily and the H4. These are the zones that we need. So if we look closely here, before we started moving down, we had this double top over here. So let me just put it in the correct color, double top. So we had this double top over here. Then as soon as we confirmed this double top, we started moving down. We corrected, moved down, corrected. Let's go on to the H1 so that it's more clear. So from here, we started moving down and we were correcting, moving down, correcting. The reason why we got here is because of this over here. So this was our support. It supported here and this area it supported here, we broke it, became our resistance again. That is the reason why we had pushed down here, pushed down, corrected a bit, pushed down again. So this push down over here was an impulsive push down. So for us to find our entry, this is prior to the NFP, so this over here is after the NFP. But then let me show you how we found our entry. So we had this correction phase over here. I'll zoom it in and show you guys the touches within our correction phase. So this is our first touch on the correction phase, second touch, and our third touch over here just before we broke out. So I hope you guys can see this properly. This was our correction phase. So what had happened was we were correcting, then this zone pushed us down, we broke out, came back to retest another zone over here, which I'll plot just now. Let me just try and connect it from all the way back here. So as you can see, it has respected multiple times, so it is a strong zone. So this is how we found our entry. I'll also dive into something else that I saw before taking my trade. But then, as you can see, we had our correction over here. We broke out, we came and we retested, and then we ate from this wick over here. I had to fix my trend line, but then we came to touch the trend line and create our third touch. That's the reason why we pushed up. We did not break out of the trend line, but then instead we respected the trend line, and now we're gonna look for buys in the coming weeks to come. So let me move down and show you guys something that I had saw before. So this is something else that I saw before taking the trade. Since we had broken out of our correction phase, we had pushed down a bit, but this was not the momentum we wanted. So we had created another correction phase within the smaller time frame just before NFP. So let me just try and show you guys. So I hope you can see it better now. So this was our correction. Then right here at this exact point where we retested, this was at 320. NFP was at 330. So we started getting our confirmation from 320. The next candle is 325. This is the 5-minute time frame. And this is where we had broken out. From 330 we continue to push down. So let me just go back to the bigger time frame. We had a slight correction over here before we pushed down. Let me see if it's a bit more visible here. Yes, so we had this correction over here. We had a reversal pattern over here. Then from there we pushed down all the way here. So let me just plot the entry. It's the wrong one. Let me just plot the entry, and this is how we ate. So guys, I hope that you understood. I hope that you learned something from this. Thank you for watching the video. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. This is the FX Conquerors, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you guys for watching.